everybody, and welcome to my channel, Have Coloring Books Will Travel. My name is Laura. Today I'm going to continue coloring in my Bob Ross color by number on the page that I'm working on. Okay, 1 second here. So I started painting this page with watercolor paints a couple videos ago. So I want to continue on with this page. Let's see here. So let me just adjust this. Sorry about that. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to turn it this way. Sorry, you guys. I should have figured this out a bit ago, but I forgot that I was going to use the color key as I went along here. So let me just fix this so that you can see the color key. And sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Okay, just a little more, a little more, a little more. Okay. Okay. A little bit crooked, a little bit crooked. There we go. Okay, so this is a page that I was working on. And I used the medium, not sure if you guys can see that, but I used a medium Traveler's watercolor set. And I also use medium watercolor brushes to paint this page, okay? I love these. These are my favorite watercolor brushes, okay? And I will just... I'm going to, sorry if I put a dirty napkin on this side here, because this is where I lay my paints down on over here. And actually, just a second, I know I moved it, you guys, but I have to move my let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just had to move my coffee cup out of the way. So this is what the Traveler's set looks like. I love the watercolors in this set. However, I don't like how you have to wait until they dry. Like, look, I closed it when I was wet, so they got kind of rough. Because I don't have time to... I have 2 cats, so I can't really leave them out to dry. So I just kind of close them when they're wet, and so it kind of makes a bit of a mess. This color is almost out because I replaced it, the number 13, because number 13 right here, I used for this color instead because I didn't have an olive color in this set. So that's what I decided to do. I switched it with this color, so this one's almost out. Because really, honestly, you don't get much of the watercolor paints in this set, okay? You just get like a little bit in these palettes here. So it doesn't, you know, last all that long. I've had this since Christmas, so, and as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. So for 4 months, pretty good so far, right? This is the first color that's actually almost out. Okay, so there we go. That's that. I hope you guys can see it okay. Let me just see if I can turn a little bit more light on. I don't know if it's going to affect. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Does that help? Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get started on this page again. Okay. So as I pick the colors, I'll show you guys the coloring. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the page here. I think I'm going to color some of the 9s because there's a few 9s here, and 9 will be light green. So in this palette, we actually have a light green. Bright green. Sorry, my cats are fighting with each other right now. Light green, bright green, green, and olive. So I think I'm going to use, okay, because this one's more of a yellow green. I'm going to use this one for the light green. Okay, so I'm just going to spray it down with my spray here. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry about my dirty cloth. Okay. I'm just going to put it on here for a second. Okay, so I'm spraying down this light green here to use for number 9. Okay, and I'm going to use this Meeden watercolor paintbrush. Okay. Ooh, some of the purple got in here. Oh well, that'll give it some effect anyway. Okay. Let me just move this out of the way, and I'm going to put it back over here. You guys can probably hear my cat meowing in the background there. Okay, so I'm going to continue with number 9 here. Wow, that's really beautiful. Nice color. Again, I don't, because it's color by number, I don't really worry too much if it goes over the, you know, into the next, you know, over the lines, because that's all the joy of using watercolor and, you know, doing paint by number, color by number, because the colors will kind of end up blending into each other, and it gives a page more of an effect. Okay, so I'm not gonna lay the color on as thick as I did in the other color. I mean, I'm learning along with you. Like, this is not watercolor paper. Okay, this is just really thick paper in this book. So it seemed to take pretty well last time. It just wrinkled the page a bit. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to lay it on too thick. A little bit of purple dropped on here, so I'm just going to leave that. You know. And here we go. Coloring in this space. Like again, I said, I love these Meeden watercolor paintbrushes. I like how you can control the amount of water that comes out of it. Okay, and here you go, guys. This is why I like using watercolor. See how the color from this paint is kind of going into this color? Beautiful. That's the joy of watercolor painting, when you get these kind of effects, okay? Using watercolor paints. So this is my, okay, so this was my first time. These colors here were the first time of me using this watercolor paint set in this book. So it was kind of like a learning curve. So now that I've used one color already, I kind of know a little bit more about what not to do. Like here, I like how this turned out and this turned out. Like with watercolor, you know, when you spread out the colors, you get different kind of effects. So I don't want to layer it too much, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is to give it that unique effect. Yeah, so it's early morning here in BC. I was up at 4:30 this morning. I wake up pretty early every day because I work at 7 o'clock in the morning during the week, so my body's kind of programmed to get up early. I also have 2 cats that like to be fed at like 5 o'clock in the morning because I usually feed them around that time before I go to work. So every day, regardless if I'm working or not, I'm usually up by 5 o'clock in the morning. So I thought today would be a perfect time for me to film a few videos. I'm not necessarily gonna post them all today, but yeah, so I thought I would take this opportunity while I was up early to get some of be in my happy place here. Okay. So I'm loving how this is turning out so far, you know. Again, I don't worry too much about if the paint goes over the lines onto the next number, you know, because it's all going to come together eventually and it'll look really nice when it's finished. Okay. Okay, and then this guy over here. I got too much stuff on my desk, guys. That's the problem. I mean, I have a big table out in my living space, so the only problem is, I mean, I could move my desk chair out there. The chair I have out there at the moment isn't the most comfortable, so a lot of times I just tend to do things at my desk, and then I end up not having enough room, so. But it's okay. I'm making it work. All right, do I see any more 9s? Sorry guys, I'm just looking right now if I see any more 9s. And I don't recall seeing any. So I will clean this color off my brush with my water I have on the side here. And I think I will go on to number 11, bright green. Okay, so I had a bright green on the other one, which I will use this one right here. Okay, so I'll spray it down with water. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to use this green right here for the bright green, number 11. With watercolor paints, you should spray them and let them kind of sit for a minute. Okay, so number 11, here we go. By the way, these paints, oh, I just said that, and then I dipped my hand in it. For the most part, these paints dry pretty quickly. Okay. So, for now, I'm going to try to do the number 11 sections away from the ones that I just colored, just so I don't stick my hand in it like what I just did 30 seconds ago. Okay. So the median set that this median set that I got for Christmas actually came with these water brushes, which was a really nice touch. And it came with 3 brushes, and plus the set itself came with a brush. I did try that one out, and I wasn't a big fan of that one for some reason, but the set of 3 that they also included with this set I really enjoy all three of the brushes, okay? So this brush I'm using right now is really my favorite, as you can tell, because I use it quite a, I've used it quite a bit. Okay. Sorry, I just thought I heard a noise there, so I was just kind of checking. Sometimes it's hard to get into these, these little tiny corners, right? I always do have like regular paint brushes on standby in case I feel like I don't have enough control with the water brushes. So I'm trying to learn, how to watercolor paint as well. I've been kind of dabbling in doing, practicing with them and trying them out. I do want to get okay, this spot right here is kind of weird. Okay. I do want to get another like watercolor set that's got a pan set that I can just close the lid on it and not have to worry about it, whereas this one that I'm using now kind of fans in and out. So it just, I don't know, I just think that using a watercolor pan set won't be as messy, if that makes any sense. So, and I also have seen some videos of other people using the watercolor pan sets, and I just like the variety of colors in some of the pan sets, right? As I have been looking on Meaden's site, and I have not seen a watercolor pan set that I like on there, so I haven't, besides this one that I actually purchased and I'm using right now. I will, however, keep looking. The sets that they have on there are more brighter colors, so and they don't really have, besides this set, a variety of colors. Okay, so I am looking at other brands for my set that I want to get. I hope that everybody's had a good sleep and or have a lot of stuff planned today for this Sunday. It looks like it's kind of raining outside again here in BC. So to me, I don't get bothered by the rain because I love rain. So that's why fall is my my most favorite time of the year. Okay, so it's supposed to rain here all week, but like I said, I don't mind it. I work in a hospital, so I'm in the hospital all day long. So to me, it doesn't matter if it's raining outside or whatnot. It's just kind of refreshing when I leave at the end of the day and it's raining, and you have that nice cool wet rain on yourself, after a day being inside a hospital for the whole day, so I don't know what you guys think. I mean, I think this page is turning out pretty good so far. you know. I'm looking forward to finishing this page. I don't know if I'm going to finish it on the video here today or... Oh, jeez. I just stuck my hand in that. Okay, so this is going to be a bit awkward, so I'm going to have to kind of paint this way for now because I just painted that spot there. So... So it all depends on, okay, of course, like watercolor paints work best on watercolor paper. Some mixed media paper it'll work okay on as well. But if you use watercolor paint on really, really thin paper, it's going to buckle. Because this paper is really thick. I think when they made this book, they kind of maybe thought that they would do the thicker paper in this book because they figured that people might have used painting, you know, in this book. So they wanted to make the, you know, the paper as thick as they possibly could, you know, without just making it watercolor paper so that people can use different medias in this book. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is not awkward at all trying to paint like this when the page is wet. Just kidding. It's kind of a little bit tough, but I'm managing. Like I said, it dries pretty quickly. So pretty much before we put the next color on the page, the other one should be dry, I hope. Right? You know what, you guys? I really enjoy coloring like scenery and stuff like that. Trees, nature, flowers. I've already replaced a couple of my, you know, earth color, like greens and browns, Prismacolor pencils because I just use them so much. So that's why I kind of chose this page to paint because it has a lot of like greenery in it. I mean, a lot of his pages do have greenery because that's what he kind of painted. But I just like the look of this page, so that's why I chose this one to use watercolor in. So pretty much do as much as I can on this page until my cat starts okay. Until my cats start to get a little anxious, and I'll have to end the video, but for now I will do as much as I can on this page today. My cats seem pretty mellow at the moment, so that's good. Okay, let me just look to see if I see any more 11s. Yes, I see 11 right here. So these paints go down really smoothly, is what I like about it. And they're really pigmented, so they have a nice color to them. Okay. Okay, so I see another 11 over here. Oh, this is still, let's pull this down a little bit. Adjust my phone a little bit, maybe. There we go. Okay. Because I kind of am leaning on the book, so it's moving a little bit. Okay, any more 11s? I'm staring at this section right here because there's no number here, so I'm not really sure, because these are the branches of the trees, or the bark of the trees and the stumps. So I'm kind of confused as to what this area is here, because it doesn't have a number on it. So I might have to maybe kind of just add in a bit more of these colors in here and then color the rest green after. So I'll worry about that after. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry for a second. I don't think I see any more 11s. All right. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking of what color I want to do next. So I think I'm going to do 17, which is a light blue. Now, do I have a light blue on here? That's the question. This might be a case of doing mixing here. Okay, let's see how this is. I'm not a big watercolor how do I word it? I'm not really into mixing colors because I don't know how to mix colors right. But I guess we're all learning together right now. All right? So not bad. I just mixed blue with a white and kind of made a mess of my white paint right at the moment, but I'll fix that after. But there's a little bit of a palette that comes with mixing palette that comes with the set, so I'm trying not to put too much on the paper so that it doesn't buckle, right? So trying to spread it out over the By the way, guys, if you buy this book or whatever, you can... Oh, here comes my cat. Watch out, Freddy. No, this is wet. No, baby. Don't step on the paint. No. Okay, you're going to have to get down. Good thing you didn't step on the wet part. He's always curious and wants to know. Get down. Get down. Get down. Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to take him down. And he probably adjusted my camera, yeah. Okay, I hope that camera is okay here. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, that's my cat, one of my cats, Freddy. He's always curious about what I'm doing, so he's always coming to look. Okay. I probably won't be able to get this back to the way it was before. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I think I did sorry, some stuff from my cat on the picture. I think I did a pretty good job of mixing the two colors to make this light blue. So I'm happy with that. All right. So I will just leave it like that. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's kind of meowing a little bit. So again, when you're painting or coloring these pages, chances are you're not going to be able to cover up the numbers. So that's just what happens when you have... Sorry, I got to add a bit of water. That's what happens when you have when you work in a color by number book. Unless the numbers are extremely light, like I have seen some color by number books where the numbers are really, really light, and you can cover over the numbers and you can't see them afterwards. But in this case, it's going to be really difficult to, paint it or color it without the numbers showing. So that's okay with me. I mean, the numbers really aren't that dark, but... Sorry if I go quiet. I just go quiet when I'm concentrating, right? So I think I gotta check how long the video is. Looks like 35 minutes. So what I was thinking is I will probably end the video here at number 17, and then I'll continue continue it on another video on another day. Just because I don't like to make my videos too long if possible. So I will just, like I said, just finish up at number 17 here. Okay, and then I'll continue it on another day. I believe I have another 17 right here, and I gotta mix a few of the colors again. To do this 17 here. I don't know, you guys. I feel like, I don't know how you guys would feel, but I feel like mixing colors is kind of a scary thing for me. I don't know why, you know. I guess I'm not sure, like, how the colors are gonna turn out. I don't know if that seems kind of odd, like an odd thing to feel, but, you know, because I don't, you know, I kind of just stick with what I have in the palettes itself without mixing colors, you know. And maybe I'm just not, I don't know, maybe I'm just not experienced enough in, you know, with watercolor or any type of paints for that matter to, you know, to not feel that way about mixing colors. So, I don't know, maybe I just gotta experiment more and learn more, right? Okay. Just gotta do a bit of these edges here. Okay, on that note, I think I'm gonna end the video here for today. So I want to say thank you to you guys for joining me on this video. I hope that you have enjoyed watching the video. Please give my page a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I want to say thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now. Bye.